So this mission.
This mission.
So yeah, this is.
This mission.
Do you know what mission I'm talking about?
Well, first of all, we have to play as Fi, so
This is we're already on a good start. Yeah, but this is like So as you can see that as you can see on the battles on the intro to the battle screen, there are a bunch of the game will tell you basically what the enemies you'll fight and also what level you should probably be around, or how difficult the level is. So this one is pretty close to the starting area, and it has. And the last encounter here in this these kill all enemies mission are 1 giant in prison and 2 mini in prison. And this is the first time I actually meet the mini in prison, so they're actually a bit different from Daddy in prison. They are, instead of just like snap, obviously
instead of having the bullshit thing, at least they're not that annoying.
Yeah, instead of creating shockwaves every time they walk around, every step they make, instead they will shoot out the giant lasers, essentially, and they can also be knocked up into the ground if you catch them in their weak
Yeah, but
gauge.
they're still not that annoying, so.
Yeah, really the biggest problem I have with the mini prison is that they don't drop any. They don't drop any materials on the Wii U version. They actually fixed that in the 3DS, so they will actually drop imprisoned materials. So yeah, that's it's great, really.
It's great.
Yeah, I really love it when it's a bring your kids to work day, and suddenly
slaughterhouse basically.
Yeah. It's actually there's actually one of the missions in Linkle's Tale. It actually has you like fight a bunch of men imprisoned, and it's actually pretty funny. It's like Gary Him is there and like, oh yeah, I gotta summon in prison. I gotta summon my master, and it's like, no, why is my master scared off in all these fragments? And it's like, yeah, it's a good mission, please, and it's also a good mission to farm materials without.
Don't spoil the game, man.
Whatever.
I'm busy playing the new Kirby game, so.
Fair enough. It's a good game. It's a very good game, actually. You should all, if you have a 3DS, you should play Kirby Planet Robobot.
You should also play the previous one also. That one was pretty good.
Triple Deluxe, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that Robobot is slightly better in terms of gameplay.
Well, that and because you walk around literally, Gurren, so.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's Logan.
Yeah, you're walking around in big robots. So also, look at that, 10,600 damage. Fuck you, imprisoned.
Yeah, that's because of the fucking shockwaves.
Actually, you notice that he has another attack where he will the whole ground, all the ground will start being electrified.
Yeah.
That signals that he will soon summon a thunderstrike on you, and it hones in on you unless you dodge around like a maniac. So that's also great. Fuck you, imprisoned. I hate you. I mean, yeah, like honestly though, the dodge waves are once you get into the groove, the shockwaves are pretty easy to just keep on dodging.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's some bullshit.
Yeah, no, he's not a fun enemy to fight. So let's do something more fun instead.
Anyway, we're here to grab the second version of the Niganata.
The Naginata, even.
Naginata, whatever. The unpronounceable thing.
The Japanese weapon.
I think it's a more Chinese one.
The giant stick with a knife on the end of it.
Yeah, well, we already have a giant knife.
It's true. It's kind of fun because has there ever been a single Naginata in a single Zelda game up until this one?
What do you mean?
No, like has there been a Naginata like weapon? Has any friend or enemy carried one?
We're talking in specific just Zelda games, or we're talking?
Well, Zelda games, obviously. Like.
No. This is I would say this is the first one ever.
Yeah, because I can't recall it.
No, we have staff stuff like that, like Phantom had that riding on the horse in Ocarina of Time, but there was no really blade at the end of that. So no, I think this is the very first time this is introduced. Who knows? Someone probably will correct us on that.
Yeah, I mean, like if it kind of feels like you just wanted to have a Naginata style weapon in this game, and I can't.
I'm not blaming them because I love this weapon.
Yeah, same, really. Naginata is as we said before, Naginata is a very fun weapon to just use.
Man, this game is so fun. When it doesn't want to be bullshit.
When it doesn't have when it doesn't spawn like 3 imprisons right on top of you.
Oh, I'm surprised there's not a fucking mission where you're like, yo, you have to fight 3 of them, and not, you know, 1 big and 2 small. No, 3 big.
No, like I don't even think there is a. I don't recall there being a boss mission where you have to defeat like 2 in prison. Like there probably is somewhere in the corners that I haven't been to yet, but you know.
Or it could probably they probably added in the goddamn legends because you know legends seems to want to be at you know.
I don't like honestly though I don't think so because most of the stages are still the same.
I know, but I'm joking.
Yeah. But you know, like I don't think they're actually like that's the thing. Like we said, I think we mentioned before that the Legends version, what they have done is that they changed up the adventure mode. So they changed up the rewards that the maps give you, but the maps themselves are pretty much untouched, except for like who the commander is in some missions.
What is this? Mega Man Maverick X? It's like if you ever played the original and then you played the PSP of Mega Man Maverick X, like they changed up all the locations for you know the capsules and stuff like that. So.
Wow. Okay.
They did, and for me it was just like, oh god. I mean, usually when you play the original, you go straight to Chill Penguin just so you can get you know the dash. Man, it's somewhere else in the game.
Well, you know they gotta change things up for the old fans, so that you can discover them.
But it's just that you know it's so ingrained in your mind where everything is. It's like if you're it's like when I played you know Twilight now in HD. I've been playing nothing but the Wii version, and then I play, you know, more or less the one based on the GameCube, where it's good. You kind of become a bit confusing in the beginning.
Yeah, because because they had to make sure that the Link was right-handed, because most people are right-handed. So therefore they also just flipped the entire game world. Why? Honestly, like I understand that they want to flip the character model, but why did you need to feel the need to flip the entire game?
I don't know. I mean, it would be cool if they could have added like a Master Quest to it instead, you know?
Yeah, but like...
No, but like what I mean in the Twilight, in the HD version, like...
Oh, yeah.
Or they could just add
on the other hand, on the other hand, Master Quest was never really fun, if I understand correctly.
No, I never played it really, so...
Yeah, I mean, they probably added Hero Mode, and that's basically all the Master Quest you need.
Yeah. Speaking of... are we gonna talk a bit about that, or...?
You mean the new Zelda game?
Yes. Or should we just direct them to...
You know, no, like, that's... That was like, what, 5 hours of just telling you what could have been said in 1 hour or something?
Yeah, no.
Like... Okay, so, yeah, new Zelda game, Breath of the Wild. It actually looks fun, but I don't know. It like...
Well, at least we got a title for it, you know, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
I like the name.
Yeah,
I like the look of it.
Yeah, it took
it's still a very confusing because it feels like it's a weird ass open world game, but at the same time, at least it's open world. You want to beat the game? Just go to the end boss if you wanna.
Yeah, like apparently that's like an actual thing. So if you don't want to play the game, then well, here you go. Don't play the game.
Well,
Make it hard.
The speedrun community is gonna have fun with that, you know.
Oh my god. I didn't even realize that. Holy shit.
Yeah, like what's the fastest way to the end boss and all stuff like that, or what do you need to actually...
how to beat the final boss as fast as possible, etc. That's actually wow. Holy shit, that actually opens up a.
Or like when you do, or like when you do 100%. What's the optimal route?
Yeah, like.
Because everything is open for you.
Yeah, well, that's like, I'm not sure if Nintendo actually intended that, but holy shit, yeah, that's actually really nice of them.
It's probably gonna be at some point be on, you know, us playing quick at some point in the future.
I hope so. So also, here's a fun thing that happens sometimes in some maps. Enemies
just be a bitch.
Yeah, the enemy they closes up the room around you. Well, they close the doors and they lock you in as soon as you open up the chest. I believe I can be wrong about that. They may just close the door. But yeah, I mean,
how do you get there?
I mean, who cares? Like if they wanna have their own, their own death party, then be my guest, I suppose.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in with me.
Yeah, so whatever.
I mean, you're just signing their own death certificate the moment they close the doors. Like, haha, we got you.
No, I got you. Bam!
This
like-
was my plan all along, all according to Cuckoo.
Okay. So there was actually another game related to, well, this Let's Play, I suppose you could say. There was another game that was sort of half announced at E3. A certain Berserk Dynasty Warriors is a working title for it currently, at least. And all we know is that there is going to be blood in the game, so
And apparently a whole lot of sexual content because, you know.
it's Berserk.
Oh yeah, if you never read the manga, then you have no idea.
Yeah, Berserk is very much a R-rated game, and it's going to be interesting because I think was Ken's Rage, the Kenshiro, the Fate of the Fist of the North Star games, were they ever R-rated? Oh well, mature rated, I suppose it's in.
Well, there is a whole lot of, you know, body disfigurement and stuff like that, so I would. At least the first one was. The second one, I think, was a bit more toned down.
Yeah, because he probably wanted to sell, you know, games.
Both that too, and the. Well, I prefer recommending the first one most because it's better. The story is better told because the second one has, you know, the entire story, which means there is many jumps between and like it goes against the entire like Dynasty Warriors things or the Warriors type is that like you fight a bit cutscene, fight a bit cutscene, fight a bit cutscene.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
that. And the first game at least has cutscenes, and then you fight the stage, or maybe a small cutscene in between, but it's not like, you know, littered with cutscenes, which means you don't get an actual flow in it.
Yeah, that's gameplay is a pretty important thing.
Yeah. So that and also and the first one was better in general. Like it didn't have all the many characters, sure, but it had the important ones.
Yeah.
It had Rao, Kenshiro.
Yeah, like I'm a bit afraid that's what's going to happen. That is what would happen to the Berserk Warriors game as well.
I think it depends on who's making it.
Yeah.
Who's directing it and stuff like that. But still, it's probably going to be very interesting. I mean,
it's probably mostly going to be centered around the
flashback.
Yeah, like the Golden Age, I believe it was called.
Yeah. I mean, it's only. I haven't really. I have read it, but last time I read it, I had just like get past the flashback, but then I stopped because, again, I was kind of tiring. So
it's at that point, like as soon as the flashback arc is over, the manga suddenly shifts in a lot of tone. Also, notice how close I was to just getting a B rank on this.
Oh yeah.
Like I tend to forget that you need to get 12,000 kills sometimes, and I don't notice how many kills I have, so it's just.
I know. Sometimes you just get this flow if you get to watch your KO count.
Yeah.
But so I stopped, and now I've reread it, so I'm almost at the end of the the flashback and back. But from what I know, the flashback is the only one would have many major wars and events that would fit a Dynasty Warrior game.
Yeah.
I see you played this one before. It already had a B ranking.
Yeah, whatever. No, it's because the A rank you have to defeat it. Yeah, clearly says the sheet, and I failed that, so.
I don't know. Anyway, but
also something of the recording. Anyway, I'm mostly just going to show off this mission for one thing. Well, specific. There's one specific reason I'm showing this off, and that's because it has another gimmick that we haven't seen yet.
Fighting Volga.
But no, Volga just is.
I don't know.
Like he's not a gimmick. No, this is it. The Mama Cuckoo and Cuckoo Chick has appeared on the battlefield. So
I always ignore these things, but at the same time, Jesus.
Yeah, like
I hate. This is one of the most stupidest additions to the game. Like I love this game, but the whole the Cuckoo elements in the game. You have two fights, one who eats you need to defeat, one you can defend. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a lot. So yeah, the Cuckoo Chick is this gimmick is basically just an escort mission. You want to make sure that the Cuckoo Chick goes unharmed through the level. Oh well, to the Mama Cuckoo. It actually is random where the Chick spawns. It can spawn in any one of the anywhere on the map. Well, yeah, anywhere on the southern part of the map, and then you just have to go to the northern part of the map where the Mama Cuckoo is. And if I don't really know like what happens if when you manage to escort the Cuckoo chick all the way to her mama. The Mama Cuckoo then gets powered up and starts attacking the other mobs. But I don't really know what happens if you fail the mission. Well, the gimmick.
I think the mama get pissed and start attacking your side.
Yeah.
I think it's something like that stupid because.
Yeah. Probably. I don't. I mean, it's either way. Like you don't wanna
The Cuckoo gimmick is the stupidest one out of all the gimmicks in this. Like, I can handle most of it, but the goddamn, when the Cuckoo shows up, it's just like, no daggers. Like, are you kidding me? They're everywhere!
something is going to happen, probably. Something nonsense. Especially fun on, missions, escort missions are especially fun on missions like these, where powerful enemy troops will start appearing from the keeps. So that's, great. But yeah, just escort the chick over to her mama, and then the mama will start attacking. So that's great.
Go.
Another great gimmick in this game, and that's all I want to show
Amazing
off.
gimmick.
Yeah, none of the rest was really fun to show off. So again, let's do something more fun. Actually, let's do something pretty important because Midna is like I feel like a big problem with Midna is that her attacks are kind of slowish, so you need to do more damage in order to clear some of these missions where you have to, A rank to get her heart piece.
Yeah.
Especially like missions where you have
A rank
like,
her weapons.
Yeah, like especially like quiz missions or defeat all enemies missions.
Yeah.
So yeah. So here's our level 2 mission. It's pretty simple, to be fair, but yeah. Actually, as you notice, this mission also had 2 Sculptures, and
yeah.
I kind of want to correct myself. I think I mentioned.
Kind of want to?
Well, no, I kind of have to, I suppose, rather. But first of all, actually, let's talk about Midna's last combo move, which is her 4th combo attack, I believe. It's the one where she slams. As soon as she slams her hand into the ground, if you press the. No, wait. It's like right after she slams her hand into the ground. If you press the combo attack button, she will start like right as she starts to run. If you press the strong attack button, then she will grab onto the enemies and start flailing them, like she'll flame them around while she runs forward. And this actually powers up her darkness meter, which is pretty important because
the one more or less the one you open up with in this mission.
Yeah.
We saw that.
Yeah, and it's important because it's a quick way to restore your darkness.
Well, you don't have to stop. You don't have to stop attacking when you do it. So.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, exactly.
That's the move. That's
yeah, exactly that one. And then yeah, it's important. This mission, on itself, it's like I feel like the mission kind of lies to you when it says to capture all keeps and weaken the enemy. It's not all keeps. It's it's the trees with the green corners around them.
Yeah.
Just, the flashing green corners. Those are the ones you actually have to take over. And as soon as you do that, the enemy base opens up, so you can take care of the commander, which in this case is Lana, which you can find kind of interesting. That she would just.
No, my wife.
I can't believe she was evil all along. I knew it. Or maybe she's good and Midnight's evil. I don't know. Like the story, like why these missions are happening, and they just happen.
God, I hate that. I hate that super of hers. No, the Midna's, that's smashing the ball down.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Here's the thing. She's the only one who has that unique thing. That's the thing. I don't.
Well, I mean, like like the.
If we ever talked about that during her.
Yeah, she's the only one that has her super being like 2 meters away from her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like most people that have a super where it's in front of them, it's right in front of them instead of being like 8 or 2 away from them.
Well, it's like where they are. It's like either a cone, a line, area. But with Midna, it's special because it's ahead of you.
Yeah. Like not
so
not only is it in front of you, it's a few spaces up in front of you too. So.
Yeah. So if you want to do it, you need to do it before you get in the fray, because otherwise you might potentially whiff.
Yeah.
Like I do all the time.
Yeah, it's a bit special in that way. In that case, like if you use her tornado attack, which it gathers on a bunch of enemies, and that's actually a pretty good way to hit all of them with the special attack. But other than that, yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Yeah.
Also, a thing we should probably mention in this mission, they actually have fortifier captains. What they are supposed to do is that they're supposed to strengthen the strength or the power of the enemy keep. I'm not really sure. To be honest, I'm not really sure exactly what they do, because like I'm not sure. Maybe they make sure that stronger enemies spawn from the keeps, or if they just make the keep stronger because they fortified, obviously. So, but
I don't know.
well, the thing is that I feel like I can still take over the keeps pretty simply, even though they have been fortified. But again, I'm not sure what exactly they do. So, oh well. Actually, I can probably actually look it up anyway. That's something I should have looked it up.
What else can we talk about?
I mean, there are. Yeah, like this mission, and yeah, actually.
I don't remember this mission. Again, I've only done it twice. I got the shackles, and then and then I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that they have to come up with new. Like they have to come up with the new names for the other weapons, though. To be honest,
Oh yes, some of them are kind of interesting, but others is just like okay.
Yeah, so obviously Lana's Midna's first one is the curse shackle because that's she was cursed in Twilight Princess, so obviously it would be the curse shackles.
With the dark side of Twilight.
Yeah. Yeah, compared to the light side of Twilight.
Well, Twilight is blend of dark and light, so.
Yeah, but whatever. It's Kingdom Hearts all over again.
Darkness, light, Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it's.
I love that file you sent me about this guy wants to pick this guy. That's the greatest explanation ever. It all made sense.
Yeah. Oh, also yeah. So fortified captains advances. Yeah, like the fortified captains, they raise the morales of the keeps in the troop of the keeps troops. I almost said keeps in the troops. That would have been interesting name calling, but yeah. So that's what they do. They raise the morale of the troops in the keeps, and I mean whatever. Honestly, you probably.
Well, the thing with the morale is that it just gives them a bit of like a boost in attack and defense.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. They don't get any health boost. They don't get any. So.
Yeah, but I feel like honestly, I don't feel like that's fortifying though. I feel like more that's hyping them up.
Or like
I mean, there is the rally captains, but I don't know. Could it be?
Yeah, but
called the rally keep captains maybe?
But it could be that keep ones fortifiers are only in keeps, while the other ones are wherever they pass.
Yeah, rally captains are just boost the morale of all the enemies.
That happens to be in their area.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Here you can see you use the tornado attack to get all the enemies into one area, and then you use the spirit attack.
You think Midna's a fan of Space Jam?
She better be.
Come on and slam.
So, also, as I said before, we got the 1000 Sculptula. Before I said that I don't think that if you use the tunics, then you'll take less damage, but not less hearts. Obviously, that's not actually true, but because damage and hearts taken are the same, obviously. So there's not this correlation or whatever you want to call it. Instead, what happens is that I've realized this now is that you cannot actually get more than one Sculptula at the same time. Because the reason for this is that Sculptulas, at least in Adventure mode, always spawn in the same place.
Alright.
Or at least mostly. I'm not sure if Legends mode maybe, if Legends, if the 3DS version maybe changed this up. But I know at least in the Wii version. So for example, I played this mission later again, to get the second Scourge, the one where you have to take less than 4 hearts of damage, but also clear this, but also and defeat 1,200 enemies at the same time. And it spawned in the same place as the normal 1000 Scourge. So I'm not sure if that's inflating game time or not. I feel like that's kind of a dick move though, because two people want to clear this game as fast as possible.
Yeah, well, you know, they probably don't expect people to do it perfect for both of them, so.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It just feels.
I don't know. Like, there's a reason why, 100% any Warriors game is a pain. Because 100% involves max level character, their best weapons, and with the Zelda games, A ranking all the maps.
And also don't forget the achievements.
Achievements, sculptures, like.
Yeah, have we mentioned? We mentioned before that the like the one we have to defeat 300 people while in magic mode sucks.
I
That's
still
specific
cannot do
achievements.
that.
Oh.
I can't do that.
Like I think you actually just have to like save, like wait until a magic. I don't know what's called. What are they called? The magic troop appears, so that these.
Yeah, but there has to be specific places where they spawn, or like in missions where they spawn with a lot of enemies at the same time. Sure, you can add badges to make it so the magic mode stays on longer, but here's the thing: the longer you have the magic mode, it drains. Like, sure, for every like 25, you get a small extra backup, but then it's like 50. And that's when it starts to really take time, and it feels like you don't have enough time to get enough for it. I mean, just getting the 100 with a special is, annoying enough.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically screw the achievements. I'm not showing off how to get all of.
Screw 100% this game.
Yeah, I'm not going to show off how to get all the achievements because that would be boring.
Suicidal.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Lana's cloak. Hurrah.
Hurrah!
And also another sketch and another picture actually.